to my channel. Today I filmed for you a tutorial on the look that I'm wearing right now. It was actually inspired by one of my favorite YouTubers, Jamie Genevieve. She did a look very similar to this on her channel a little while ago. It's basically a halo eye but with a little bit of a twist because you have that beautiful pop of teal underneath. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, then keep watching. So I'm starting out with my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using my Anastasia Dip Brow, and I'll be mixing taupe and medium brown together to get the perfect eyebrow shade. To make my brows nice and sharp and also to clean up any mistakes, I'm going to be going in with a concealer brush in my Makeup Forever concealer, and I'm just going to go ahead and outline my entire brows with this. I just want to blend out those edges so it's easier to go in with foundation afterwards, and for this I'm just using a flat foundation brush. Now to prime my eyelids, I'm going to be using my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I'm just going to apply that with my fingers all over my lid all the way up to my brow. For this look today, I'm going to be using my Tarte's Pro palette, and first I'm going to take Vintage and Classic, and I'm just going to use that to set the primer. Now going in with a fluffy crease brush, I'm going to mix Bold and Whimsy together, and I'm going to apply that all throughout my crease, all the way into the inner corner. So to further deepen up the outer and inner corners, I'm going to be taking Edgy from the same palette, and I'm going to be using a tapered crease brush. This one is by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to pop that in my outer V and also in the inner corner of my eye. Now going back in with whatever's left over on that fluffy crease brush, I'm just going to use that to blend those colors out together. Next, I'm going to be going in with my Color Tattoo, and I'm going to use this as a primer for that center color, and this color is called Too Cool. Now going in with my Jessie's Girl pigment in the shade Starshine, I'm going to pop that right on top of that primer while it's still a little bit tacky. Now taking a little bit more of the shade Whimsy on that fluffy crease brush, and I'm just going to use that to diffuse the edges around that sparkly pigment. Now I'm going to be taking this bright blue eye pencil by Wet n Wild, and I'm going to apply that in my waterline. Next, as a primer for that teal color that we're going to put down, I'm going to use my NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Milk, and I'm just going to apply that right along my lower lash line. And then I'm going to be going in with L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Endless Sea with a pencil brush, and I'm just going to apply that right on top of that white eye pencil. Next, to deepen up that teal color a little bit, I'm going to be taking my Makeup Geek eyeshadow in the shade Peacock, and I'm going to put that right on top. Now just applying some mascara to my top and bottom lashes. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply these lashes off camera. These ones are by Salon Perfect in the style Go Glam. And then I'm just going to take a matte white eyeshadow and apply it to my inner corner and underneath my brow. Now moving on to my face, I'm going to be mixing these two foundations together. They're the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in the shade Classic Ivory and the Pro Glow in the shade Creamy Natural. And I'm just going to dot that all over my face, down my neck. And then I also noticed this gigantic pimple on my jaw that somehow I missed before, so I'm just going to put some green concealer on that to hide it. So you can go ahead and buff that out with any flat top kabuki brush. The one that I'm using today is by BH Cosmetics, and I really like this brush a lot. It's very soft and big, and it gets the job done really fast. Now onto concealer, I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral, and I'm just going to apply that to the tops of my cheekbones and all the other high points of my face. And then I'm just going to start by blending that out with this small concealer brush by Makeup Forever, and then I'm going to buff out that concealer with the contour brush by Real Techniques. Just using my RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm just going to use this to bake my face and really brighten up my under eyes, and also to set any areas where I tend to crease. So you can go ahead and just brush that away and use anything that's left over on the brush to set the rest of your face makeup. To contour my face today, I'm going to be using the Benefit Hoola Bronzer and my absolute favorite contouring brush. This is a Sephora brand brush, and it is called the Multitasker Contour Brush, and it's number 55. So just carving out my cheekbones a little bit, and then I'm also going to contour my forehead a little bit as well. Color back into my face, I'm going to be using this bronzer by Model Co, and this is the Shimmer Bronzing Powder. I'm just going to use that on a big fluffy brush and apply it to all the places where you would naturally get bronzed. For blush today, I'm going to be using my Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso, and I'm applying this with a Real Techniques blush brush. For my highlight today, I'm going to be using this highlighter by Wet n Wild, and I'm using the lighter shades and a little bit of that center pink shade as well, just applying that with a fan brush to the high points of my face. For my lips today, I'm going to start out by lining them with my MAC Strip Down Liner. And then I'm also going to use my Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Caramello. Now I'm not going to show this on camera, but I also went over it with my Buxom Beauty Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade Dolly, just because my lips were feeling a little bit dry. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in my next one.